This video is about what do you do when you have a door already installed that opens up on the outside. You see, doors are supposed to be opened inside. So this video is going to be how to secure a door that's opened on the outside. You see, so I'm going to show you how to make it more secure. Right now the door is closed. All the thief has to do is to break into your house is move these hinges. You see those pins on the hinges? All they have to do is move those pins, one for the top and one for the bottom, and then they just have to unlock it. If you happen to have a lock like this, look, you take a butter knife and you could easily play around with the lock and the door would just pop out like this. So anyone could enter your house like this if you have a door that is outswinging. All right. So there is a simple solution to this problem, which I'm going to show you in this video, and hopefully it'll work for you. Hopefully you will be able to install this simple trick that will save your house from getting broken into. So first I'm going to do is I'm going to put the door back. As you see, it didn't take long for me to open it. I was just able to open the door, and so can the thief do the same thing. So I bought this barrel bolt. That is ideal for securing doors, cabinets, and gates. Can be used in right-handed or left-handed application. So I'm going to show you how to install this. It's very easy to do. It has 4 screws. You just take your drill, but just try to make sure it's level. I got lucky with this door. I was able to just screw in with no issue. Sometimes the doors are hollow, so you might have to use anchors. In this case, I didn't have to use it. So, it was very simple for me, and I was very happy. I didn't have to spend too much time installing. So the screws went just in. I could feel the screws are holding on to the solid door, which was great. So you add one by the lock and another one to the back, because if you just leave it for the lock, what's going to happen is when they remove the hinge in the back, anyone could pry this door open to the other side. So it's very important to have 2 of them. So right now, remember, I need to drill a hole. So first and foremost, you need to mark this, so that you know where to drill. It's very simple. If you have a drill, this job gets much easier. So the right bit, so you get the right bit as you see me do, and then you just drill. You don't want it too tight, because remember the bolt, the barrel bolt, if it's too tight, you're going to have a hard time operating it. So you see how loose it is? You see how nicely it goes? So that's how you want it. You don't want to make the hole too big. You don't want to make it too small, then it'll be too tight. Just enough. I mean, you could gauge it with the bolt and the bit, which bit to use without an issue. If you have a bit set, it shouldn't be an issue. You should be able to figure it out. So now remember not to install it like that, because if someone shakes the door, it'll just open. So you want to install the handle facing down like this. So no matter how much of the shaking happens, it won't move out of position. So just when you do install, keep in mind not to do it facing up, because the person opening the door could manipulate it. So if you install it like this with the handle pointing down, then no matter how much of shaking happens, you'll be fine. Nothing will happen. It won't move, whatever position this thing is in. So this is my second one. Remember, you have to install 2 for this system to work. One by the lock and one by the hinge side, between the 2 hinges. Now this particular door, as you know, the hinges are installed on the outside. So the door opens out outside to the garage, and then you could enter the home. Without this, anyone could go in and just pry it open or move the hinge, as you saw me do in the beginning of this video, and open the door, which is unsafe. So I want to make it a little secure, make it a little safe, so that you don't have to worry about any break-ins. So I'm going to test it. I'm going to show you how it is, after I install this. But first, I need to make sure I install properly. So take your time, be careful with the screws. You don't want to strip anything, because you don't need a hole on the door. I mean, if you do make a mistake, no big deal. You could just install it somewhere else. It doesn't have to be exactly in the middle. It could be somewhere nearby. As long as you have one on each side, it shouldn't be an issue. You should be fine with it. The whole point is to hold the door up in place so that if anybody wants to open it from the other side, they won't be able to. You control the door opening and closing. That's the whole thing here. So I'm going to mark this one too. As you saw me mark the other one. It's very important to mark because otherwise, how would you know where to drill? So, I mean, you would have to open the door completely to drill a hole on this side too. Otherwise, the door is going to get on the way and you won't be able to have access. You see the mark over there? I'm sure you could see the mark there. So that's why you want to drill. All right. And just take it easy. You don't want to damage the molding, you know. Oh, look, in my case, the molding got chipped a little bit, but that's all right. No big deal. I could fix that later. But the key thing is you want to get the hole as straight as possible. All right. Because if it gets crooked, you might have to drill another hole or make the hole a little bigger. So just take your time. It's no big deal. All right. So it's time to test it. See if it fits. Look, it slides in perfectly. How about this one? This one slides in perfectly, just the way I planned it. So now let's see if the door would open. All right. So that's how you would unlock it. And the door should open without a problem. Okay, that's good. Now I wanted to show you something. I want to show you how it is with me going on the other side, trying to pretend like a thief. All right. So I'm going to lock it like this and leave the lock open. But I'm going to take the pins out of the hinge, pretending to be a thief, all right, and see what would the thief do to try to open a door. Traditionally, they would open the hinge like this, and then they would do what they would do is unlock it and try to pull the door open. So I'm going to try it just like before. Look, you see the bolt, the barrel bolt moving, because that's because I'm trying to open it with the hinge pin removed, with the door unlocked. I'm trying to open it, but I'm not able to. This is the secondary security feature that I wanted to install. Look, it's all good. I'm shaking it. You see the shaking. The door is not opening. And door won't open. It can't open. All right. The frame is one layer of protection and the next one is this bolt. All right. So lastly, after the test, look, I should be able to open this door without any issue. So if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Share with your family and friends, and most importantly, do like the video as well. Thank you for watching. Please tune in for our next video.